When it's hot outside and you want something cold, refreshing, and satisfying, this cold beet soup is exactly what you need. It's colorful, creamy, full of fresh herbs, and perfect for summer. This is a chilled Eastern European style beet soup made with potatoes, cucumbers, eggs, sausage, fresh herbs, beets, lemon juice, and cold boiled water. Before we start, the potatoes, beets, and eggs need to be boiled ahead of time until fully cooked, then cooled and peeled. Once everything is ready, this soup comes together very easily. I'm starting with 3 medium potatoes. I cut them into small cubes. For this recipe, everything will be cut into small cubes, so every spoonful has a little bit of everything. Transfer the chopped potatoes to a large, deep bowl. Next, I'm using 5 medium cucumbers. I cut them into small cubes as well, and then add them to the bowl with the potatoes. The cucumbers make this soup taste so fresh and light. Now I'm adding bologna sausage, about 400 grams. Cut it into small cubes and add it to the same bowl. Next, take 6 boiled eggs. Cut them into small cubes and add them to the mixture. The eggs make the soup more filling and give it a nice, rich texture. Now, let's add the fresh herbs. I'm using 1 bunch of green onions. I have about 7 green onions here. Chop them finely and add them to the bowl. Then I take 1 bunch of dill and 1 bunch of parsley. I cut off the thick stems and finely chop the herbs. Fresh dill and parsley add so much flavor to this cold soup, so don't skip them. Now that everything is chopped and in the bowl, all we have left to do is add the mayonnaise and mix it well. For this amount, I use about 6 to 8 tablespoons of mayonnaise, but you can adjust it to your taste. Mix everything together until all the ingredients are nicely coated. It should look creamy, but not too heavy. Now I set this mixture aside and prepare the beet base. Take a large pot. This is where the soup will come together. I'm using 2 boiled beets. Grate them on a medium grater and add them to the pot. Now squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. Try to get as much juice as possible. The lemon juice gives the soup a fresh flavor and also helps keep the beet color bright and beautiful. Add about 1 teaspoon of salt. Then pour in a little cold boiled water, just enough to mix the beets, lemon juice, and salt together. Now add the prepared potato, cucumber, sausage, egg, and herb mixture into the pot with the beets. Mix everything well. Then start adding cold boiled water. The water should be very cold, straight from the fridge. Add as much as you need to reach the consistency you like. I like to add enough water to make a full pot of soup, but still keep it rich and flavorful. Now taste the soup and add more salt if needed. I usually add a little more at this point because the first teaspoon is not always enough for the whole pot. Mix everything well again. And that's it. The cold beet soup is ready. You can enjoy it right away, especially if all the ingredients and water were already cold. Or you can let it chill in the fridge for a little while, so all the flavors come together even more. This soup is also delicious the next day, and even on the 3rd day. It gets colder, richer, and more flavorful as it sits. Serve it chilled, with extra fresh dill on top if you like. This cold beet soup is refreshing, creamy, colorful, and so satisfying. It's a perfect summer recipe for hot days when you want something cool, simple, and homemade.